Hi, this is Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's edition of One Take Wonder video, we are going to take a look at this really cute gift box that holds 4 greeting cards and envelopes created using Stampin' Up's new envelope punch board. All of the supplies and projects and elements that I show you today are available in my online store, and you can access that through www.remarkablycreated.com. But let's start with a little review of the envelope punch board first, which just became available to the public September 1st through Stampin' Up. This board is absolutely amazing. It creates 66 envelopes, but of course, you know, creative types, once you give them something, they're going to push its limits and its boundaries. And so we do know that it does more than 66 sizes as you get creative. It does really cute file folders. It does cute tabbed inserts for Project Life. It's doing great boxes, and this is the first of many that I'm going to show you. I've been playing with boxes with it. So it's got a lot of functionality. It includes a little ruler here that is 5 inches on the left-hand side. It does include a wonderful printed right on the tool measuring guide. It shows you the card. So if you want a 5x7 card, or you want a 3x3 card, you want an envelope for cards that size. So you're going to find the card size. It's going to tell you what paper to start with, and then it's going to tell you where you're going to make your first score. For those of you who maybe are at the same age that I'm at where you're getting a little forgetful, I love that it has printed directions. And speaking of directions, this is one time where I will encourage you to look at the instructions that came with it. There are pictorial instructions that are very easy to follow, and the guidelines and the tips in it make it helpful. It wasn't necessarily intuitive to use, and so those tips definitely make a difference. In addition to the instructions and the cutting guide here, you're going to have your scoring line. This is called the score guide, and you'll see how we use this little point on our project. This is a double punch. On this side facing the score in the project, it creates a notch, which makes for easier folding. And then here on this side, this is actually a corner rounder, so if you don't want pointy edges on your envelopes or your boxes, you can round it. It has a little handy storage slot for your folder, and then underneath it has 5 no-skid little pads, which are actually wonderful and helps hold it in place. So again, what we're going to look at is we're going to look at this cute little box that holds 4 greeting cards and envelopes depending on how heavily embellished your cards are. You can indeed get a lot more of my digital studio cards in it than just 4. I was able to put 8 of them in this box with their envelope, as long as they weren't embellished in any way. So let's set that aside. We're going to start with a 9x9 piece of paper, and we're going to start by lining up the edge with the 3.5 inch mark. We're going to take our bone folder, and when you put it in, over here towards the right is where that groove is. So if you just lay your bone folder up against the right, you'll be in the track. We're going to slide our paper over to 4. Oops, let me back up for just a second. We want to notch it. And then we're going to slide it over to 4.5. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to score a notch. And so you can see the 2 notches that I made. Then we're going to turn our paper all the way to the other side. Okay? We're going to do the exact same thing. It doesn't matter whether you notch your score first. It's just a matter of whatever rhythm you get into. Move it over to 4.5. So what you have on opposite sides is you have 2 score lines and the double notches. Now what you're going to do is turn it just one direction. We're going to use this score guide to help us, and we're going to start. I like to start on the outer and move in. It really doesn't matter whether you start with the outside line or the inside line, but I just start out and work in. So I've got my guide on it. I'm going to notch, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to score. I'm going to slide this so that, again, I'm on that guide. And, oops. Going to score just like that. Then what we're going to do is rotate it and do the same on the other side. Again, score guide on my score line. We'll notch it. And then we're going to slide it over. Score guide. We're going to notch it. So now we have a piece that looks just like that. You're going to take your snips and you're going to cut out this little corner piece right here, and you want to do that on all 4 sides, just like that, so that you have a piece that ends up looking just like this. And then I like to take my scoring tool and just kind of crease it a few times just to kind of get nice creases. I find that the box comes together a little bit easier when I do that, and so you're going to have scored that. Here on this flap, you're going to add the sticky strip, and you're going to just take your box and you want to just line up this edge with this fold, and then you'll secure it, and then the same thing on this side. And just like that, you have this nice, wonderful, easy box. And for my box, I chose to just do an all-over stamp with the maple leaf, and then I added Gorgeous Grunge. I love that stamp set. It's kind of like the little black dress of the crafting world because it goes with everything. And then a little belly band to hold it all together. So again, a great, nice, simple project for you using Stampin' Up's new envelope punch board, our maple leaf stamp, and then our autumn tablescape kit. That's all available through my online store with preferred pricing for my customers. And you can access that at remarkablycreated.com. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to sharing more with you. Have an awesome day, and God bless you.